What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Dan, man. We back with another. I don't even know how to say it. Book club, you know. We still reading the power of the subconscious mind. So we only here to get better. So I'm on chapter 2. So hopefully y'all got y'all book by now, and we turn into chapter 2. You gotta remember that this audio book got its own words. So it's like I guess they got a deluxe copy, so they put extra words. So try to read along, grab a highlighter and a pen, and we finna vibe out, man. So just got off work 6:30, 8 o'clock. Smoke this little roach. I hit my finger, and we finna get into it. 10 pages a day. Let's go.
How your own mind works. You have a mind, and you should learn how to use it. There are two levels of your mind, the conscious or rational level, and the subconscious or irrational level. You think with your conscious mind, and whatever you habitually think sinks down into your subconscious mind, which creates according to the nature of your thoughts.
You heard that? You think with your conscious mind, whatever you habit, basically whatever your habit is, what you do every day, is sinking to your subconscious mind. Whatever your habit is, it sinks into your subconscious mind, then it creates according to the nature of your thoughts. Okay.
Your subconscious mind is the seat of your emotions and is the creative mind. If you think good, good will follow. If you think evil, evil will follow. This is the way your mind works.
Okay.
The main point to remember is, once the subconscious mind accepts an idea, it begins to execute it.
Okay, so basically what we want to do is program our subconscious mind, bro. So once your subconscious mind accepts anything, like, oh, this is what we doing, it's going to begin to execute it.
It is an interesting and subtle truth that the law of the subconscious mind works for good and bad ideas alike. This law, when applied in a negative way, is the cause of failure, frustration, and unhappiness. However, when your habitual thinking is harmonious and constructive, you experience perfect health, success, and prosperity.
Okay.
Peace of mind and a healthy body are inevitable when you begin to think and feel in the right way. Whatever you claim mentally and feel as true, your subconscious mind will accept and bring forth into your experience. The only thing necessary for you to do is to get your conscious mind to accept your idea, and the law of your own subconscious mind will bring forth the health, peace.
So basically, all you have to do is get your subconscious mind to accept the idea that you want. Your idea is to get rich, get money. If that ain't in your subconscious mind, I don't know what it is. I know you ain't trying to get millions, but you want to live a better life. So your goal is to get your subconscious mind to accept that idea that you want.
Or position you desire. You give the command or decree, and your subconscious will faithfully reproduce the idea.
Okay. You give the command, nigga. You don't ask. You tell them. You demand it. You know, I didn't know that, huh? You give the command or decree on your subconscious will faithfully reproduce the idea impressed upon it.
Impressed upon it. The law of your mind is this. You will get a reaction or response from your subconscious mind according to the nature of the thought or idea you hold in your conscious mind. Psychologists and psychiatrists point out that when thoughts are conveyed to your subconscious mind, impressions are made in the brain cells, As soon as your subconscious accepts any idea, it proceeds to put it into effect immediately. It works by association of ideas and uses every bit of knowledge that you have gathered in your lifetime to bring about its purpose. It draws on the infinite power, energy, and wisdom within you. It lines up all the laws of nature to get its way. Sometimes it seems to bring about an immediate solution to your difficulties, but at other times it may take days, weeks, or longer.
Sometimes it seems to bring about an immediate solution to your difficulties, but at other times it may take days, weeks, or longer. Yeah, longer is the word. Longer. I ain't falling on that. Its ways are fast or past finding out.
Its ways are past finding out. Conscious and subconscious terms differentiated. You must remember that these are not two minds. They are merely two spheres of activity within one mind. Your conscious mind is the reasoning mind. It is that phase of mind which
See, that ain't in the book. You must remember the conscious and the subconscious mind are two minds. There are merely two spheres of activity within one mind. Your conscious mind is the reasoning mind. You know, that way we remember. Your conscious mind is the reasoning mind. It is the phase of the mind that chooses. So you choose what you want to do. That's your conscious mind. So do this, that. That's your conscious mind. It is the phase of the mind that chooses. For example, you choose your books at your home and your partner in life. Facts. You make all decisions with your conscious mind. On the other hand, with any conscious choice on your part, your heart kept functioning automatic. Your digestive system, your breathing, is all your subconscious mind. So it's the hamster wheel. Like, that motherfucker keep moving no matter what. It's programmed. You didn't program it. You tell yourself. You tell your heart to beat. Nope. It's automatic. That's your subconscious mind. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I ain't really know that, bro. I was wondering that shit. I was like, when I sleep, how the hell I'm breathing?
in a negative way is the cause of failure, frustration, and unhappiness. However, when your habitual thinking is harmonious and constructive, you experience perfect health, success, and prosperity.
That's my thing with the audiobook. Every time we rewind it to catch a part, it takes us back too far. It is what it is, but we gonna learn from our mistakes.
Your experience. The only thing necessary for you to do is to get your conscious mind to accept your idea, and the law of your own subconscious mind will bring forth the health, peace, or position you desire. You give the command or decree.
So basically, we took it back up, but we need to take it back down a little bit more. So we back in chapter 2. I'm sorry for losing you. Let's take it back to the difference between the conscious and the subconscious, like on page 25. If you with me on the book form.
Is this. You will get a reaction or response from your subconscious mind, according to the nature of the thought or idea.
Okay. We gotta take a little bit forward, just a little bit.
Draws on the infinite power, energy, and wisdom within you. It lines up all the laws of nature to get its way. Sometimes it seems to bring about an immediate solution to your difficulties, but at other times it may take days, weeks, or longer. Its ways are past finding out. Conscious and subconscious terms differentiated. You must remember that these are not two minds. They are merely two spheres of activity within one mind. Your conscious mind is the reasoning mind. It is that phase of mind which chooses. For example, you choose your books, your home, and your partner in life. You make all your decisions with your conscious mind. On the other hand, without any conscious choice on your part, your heart is kept functioning automatically, and the process of digestion, circulation, and breathing are carried on by your subconscious mind through processes independent of your conscious control. Your subconscious mind accepts what is impressed upon it, or what you consciously believe. It does not read.
Your subconscious mind is what you believe. Your subconscious mind accepts what is impressed upon it, or what you constantly believe. Your subconscious mind accepts what is impressed upon it. What is impressed upon it, or what you believe in. What's impressed upon you, what you see every day, what you do every day, what you listen to every day, or what you constantly do, what's your habit. It does not reason things out as your conscious mind does. Basically like pick and choose what's right or wrong. It does not argue.
Reason things out like your conscious mind, and it does not argue with you controversially. Your subconscious mind is like the soil, which accepts any kind of seed, good or bad. Your thoughts are active and might be likened unto seeds. Negative, destructive thoughts continue to work negatively in your subconscious.
Hey, that negative talk, y'all words, it spells, bro. Okay, basically, in your subconscious mind, you can lay good seeds or bad seeds. So whatever you're feeding yourself, you can be doing. What's the bad seeds? It might be drinking. It might be over smoking. It might be women. It might be you overeating. It might be negative self-talk. Bad seeds. You feel me? Whatever you're doing. If negative, destructive thoughts continue to work negative in your subconscious mind, sooner or later it will emerge and take shape. So basically you will bring all that negative self-talk into reality.
Conscious mind, and in due time will come forth into outer experience, which corresponds with them. Remember, your subconscious mind does not engage in proving whether your thoughts are good or bad, true or false, but it responds according to the nature of your thoughts or suggestions.
That's what you give yourself. What did you give yourself? Your subconscious mind does not engage in providing whether your thoughts are good and bad. It ain't stopping shit. It ain't got no toll. Whether it's true or false, lies or not, it will respond according to nature of your thoughts and suggestions.
For example, if you consciously assume something as true, even though it may be false, your subconscious mind will accept it as true and
facts. That's what a lot of y'all doing. Somebody say something on the TV type shit, you won't go investigate it. You'll take that person's word. It's true. You'll say it to that. You'll go against everything. Have 30 debates. Whatever you put on your mind, you gonna think it's true, bro. Facts.
Proceed to bring about
religion. It's type shit like a nigga like you grow up. Your mama or dad shit, they take you to church, or grandma take you to church, whatever religion, they take you. He coming with me, make sure he got church clothes. Come on, if you went to grandma's house, you knew. I ain't go to church. Yeah, I gotta wake up by 8. Sit in that bitch. Cause you not forced, but that's all you know. You know, it's fed upon you. Like even parent teaching, it's fed to you. Is it true or false? Whatever was taught to you. Bro, I ain't been knowing this, bro. Why I'm just not
results,
finding out?
Which must necessarily follow because you consciously assumed it to be true. Experiments by psychologists. Innumerable experiments by psychologists and others on persons in the hypnotic state have shown that the subconscious mind is incapable of making selections and comparisons which are necessary for a reasoning process. They have shown repeatedly that your subconscious mind will accept any suggestions, however false. Having once accepted any suggestion, it responds according to the nature of the suggestion given. To illustrate the amenability of your subconscious mind to suggestion, if a practiced hypnotist suggests to one of his subjects that he is Napoleon Bonaparte, or even a cat or a dog, he will act out the part with inimitable accuracy. His personality becomes changed for the time being. He believes himself to be.
Oh, that's what the magicians be doing? When they get you, they put the little hypnotize to you. I need you to say in 4 words, I am a dog. I am a dog. I am a dog. Right. So when he said, when I snap my finger, you will start acting like a dog, right? That's when he hit you with that. Because he didn't program your brain, bro. You don't even know. That's like Simon says this, you gonna do it. Simon says touch your head. Right? When I snap, and you bark. This is different. So they not magicians. They mind manipulators. No.
Suggestion given. To illustrate the amenability of your subconscious mind to suggestion, if a practiced hypnotist suggests to one of his subjects that he is Napoleon Bonaparte, or even a cat or a dog, he will act out the part with inimitable accuracy. His personality becomes changed for the time being. He believes himself to be whatever the operator tells him he is. A skilled hypnotist may suggest to one of his students in the hypnotic state that his back itches, to another that his nose is bleeding, to another that he is a marble statue, to another that he is freezing and the temperature is below 0. Each one will follow out the line.
It's fact. It's like, it's one of them, it say, shit, you fall down, you break your leg. You don't know you broke your leg, right? You getting up, you walk, you like, this be hurt. Okay, I can walk a little. Then your homie come on, no, you broke your leg. All of a sudden, your body going suck. Oh, this fucking hit, bro. This thing like a manual to life, bro.
Of his particular suggestion, totally oblivious to all his surroundings, which do not pertain to his idea. These simple illustrations portray clearly the difference between your conscious reasoning mind and your subconscious mind, which is impersonal, non-selective, and accepts as true whatever your conscious mind believes to be true. Hence, the importance of selecting thoughts, ideas, and premises which bless, heal, inspire, and fill your soul with joy. The terms objective and subjective mind clarified. Your conscious mind is sometimes referred to as your objective mind because it deals with outward objects. The objective mind takes cognizance of the objective world. Its media of observation are your 5 physical senses. Your objective mind is your guide and director in your contact with your environment. You gain knowledge through your 5 senses. Your objective mind learns thought, observation, experience, and education. As previously pointed out, the greatest function of the objective mind is that of reasoning. Suppose you are one of the thousands of tourists who come to Los Angeles annually. You would come to the conclusion that it is a beautiful city based upon your observation of the parks, pretty gardens, majestic buildings, and lovely homes. This is the working of your objective mind. Your subconscious mind is oftentimes referred to as your subjective mind. Your subjective mind takes cognizance of its environment by means independent of the 5 senses. Your subjective mind perceives by intuition. It is the seat of your emotion and the storehouse of memory. Your subjective mind performs its highest functions when your objective senses are in abeyance. In a word, it is that intelligence which makes itself manifest when the objective mind is suspended, or in a sleepy, drowsy state. Your subjective mind sees without the use of the natural organs of vision. It has the capacity of clairvoyance and clairaudience.
Your subjective mind sees without the use of the natural organs or vision. That hit different. Like before you see it, that mug see it. That's kind of weird, ain't it?
Your subjective mind can leave your body, travel to distant lands, and bring back information often.
Damn. This nigga say your brain can teleport? Your subjective mind can leave your body, travel to distant lands, and bring back information that is often the most exact and truthful character. Through your subjective mind, you can read the thoughts of others. Ugh. I don't know if I'm trying to read nobody's mind, but guys, you for real? Damn, what were you really doing out here, bro? Your subjective mind can leave your body, travel to a distant land, and bring back information. Of the most exact and truthful character. Through your subjective mind, you can read thoughts of others, read the comments. Hold on. Back it up. Hold on. Not only can you travel distant lands and bring back information, through your subjective mind, you can read the thoughts of others, read the contents of a sealed envelope or a closed book of newspapers. What? You sounded kind of fishy on it. For you telling me I can do this? Got him. They don't never teach us this, dude.
Functions when your objective senses are in abeyance. In a word, it is that intelligence which makes itself manifest when the objective mind is suspended or in a sleepy, drowsy state. Your subjective mind sees without the use of the natural organs of vision. It has the capacity of clairvoyance and clairaudience. Your subjective mind can leave your body, travel to distant lands, and bring back information oftentimes of the most exact and truthful character. Through your subjective mind, you can read the thoughts of others, read the contents of sealed envelopes and closed safes. Your subjective mind has the ability to apprehend
closed safe shit. What's the code on it?
the thoughts of others without the use of the ordinary objective means of communication. It is of the greatest importance that we understand the interaction of the objective and subjective mind in order to learn the true art of prayer. The subconscious cannot reason, like your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind cannot argue controversially. Hence, if you give it wrong suggestions, it will accept them as true and will proceed to bring them to pass as conditions, experiences, and events. All things that have happened to you are based on thoughts impressed on your subconscious mind through belief. If you have conveyed erroneous thoughts to your subconscious mind, the sure method of overcoming them is by the repetition of constructive, harmonious thoughts frequently.
Let me ask, I don't lose it. If you have communicated wrong or distorted concepts to your concept, god damn, they'll get the words out. Hold on. If you have communicated wrong or distorted concepts to your subconscious mind, it is the most urgent importance to correct them. The sure way to do this is repeatedly giving the subconscious mind form thoughts, basically positive thinking, as they already frequently repeat. Yeah, that might look crazy, but that's what you gotta do.
As conditions, experiences, and events. All things that have happened to you are based on thoughts impressed on your subconscious mind through belief. If you have conveyed erroneous thoughts to your subconscious mind, the sure method of overcoming them is by the repetition of constructive, harmonious thoughts frequently repeated, which your subconscious mind accepts, thus forming new and healthy habits of thought and life. For your subconscious mind is the seat of habit. The habitual thinking of your conscious mind establishes deep grooves in your subconscious mind. This is very favorable for you if your habitual thoughts are harmonious, peaceful, and constructive. If you have indulged in fear, worry, and other destructive forms of thinking, the remedy is to recognize the omnipotence of your subconscious mind.
That's what I'm just now learning, bro. I'm just learning like to correct all this shit. It say, oh shit, I popped my tire. I'm down. You gotta take that L and think positive. Okay, pop that, now I gotta go get a new tire. Okay, I don't have the money now I gotta figure it out how to get, like, you can't dwell on nothing. That's what I'm learning. That's gonna be hard. That's hard. That's gonna be tough for some people, bro. Have you fallen prey to the fear, worry, or destructive forms of thinking? The remedy is to recognize the power of subconscious mind and its freedom, happiness, and perfect health. Basically, be grateful, and you still living, bro. Go ahead and knock that little negative energy out of here.
For your subconscious mind is the seat of habit. The habitual thinking of your conscious mind establishes deep grooves in your subconscious mind. This is very favorable for you if your habitual thoughts are harmonious, peaceful, and constructive. If you have indulged in fear, worry, and other destructive forms of thinking, the remedy is to recognize the omnipotence of your subconscious mind and decree freedom, happiness, and perfect health. Your subconscious mind, being creative and one with your divine source, will proceed to create the freedom and happiness which you have earnestly decreed. The tremendous power of suggestion. You must realize by now that your conscious mind is the watchman at the gate, and its chief function is to protect your subconscious mind from false impressions. You are now aware of one of the basic laws of mind. Your
conscious mind is basically like the watchman that is blocking anything from entering. Like if you let anything pass, it's your fault. Your conscious mind serves as the watchman at the gate.
Your subconscious mind is amenable to suggestion. As you know, your subconscious mind does not make comparisons or contrasts. Neither does it reason and think things out for itself. This latter function belongs to your conscious mind. It simply reacts to the impressions given to it by your conscious mind. It does not show a preference for one course of action over another. The following is a classic example of the tremendous power of suggestion. Suppose you approach a timid-looking passenger on board ship and say to him something like this: "You look very ill. How pale you are. I feel certain you are going to be seasick. Let me help you to your cabin." The passenger turns pale. Your suggestion of seasickness associates itself.
Yeah, you didn't put it in his head. Now he wasn't even thinking about it. He's like, whoa. You didn't put it in this boy's head now.
With his own fears and forebodings, he accepts your aid down to the berth. And there your negative suggestion, which was accepted by him, is realized. Different reactions to the same suggestion. It is true that different people will react in different ways to the same suggestion because of their subconscious conditioning or belief. For example, if you go to a sailor on the ship and say to him sympathetically, "My dear fellow, you're looking very ill. Aren't you feeling sick? You look to me as if you are going to be seasick." According to his temperament, he either laughs at your joke or expresses mild irritation. Your suggestion fell on deaf ears in this instance because your suggestion of seasickness was associated in his mind with his own immunity from it. Therefore, it called up
And they got their seasick crazy. I be getting seasick on a roller coaster. You ever got a vibe off the roller coaster? You're like, oh, it's just making me want to vomit on it. You look seasick over there. Nah, stomach just acting up a little bit. Now you seasick. Jeez. Yeah, you gotta be like, I'm good, I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm cool. You gotta focus on something else. Hey, buddy, don't you look seasick over there? Nah. I'm good, G.
Suggestion fell on deaf ears in this instance because your suggestion of seasickness was associated in his mind with his own immunity from it. Therefore, it called up not fear or worry, but self-confidence. The dictionary says that a suggestion is the act or instance of putting something into one's mind, the mental process by which the thought or idea suggested is entertained, accepted, or put into effect. You must remember that a suggestion cannot impose something on the subconscious mind against the will of the conscious mind. In other
Right, you can block it out. Suggestion cannot impose itself on the subconscious mind against the will of the conscious mind. Your conscious mind has the power to reject it.
words, your conscious mind has the power to reject the suggestion given. In the case of the sailor, he had not fear of seasickness. He had convinced himself of his immunity, and the negative suggestion had absolutely no power to evoke fear. The suggestion of seasickness to the other passenger called forth his indwelling fear of seasickness. Each of us has his own inner fears, beliefs, and opinions. These inner assumptions rule and govern our lives. A suggestion.
Basically, all of us got our vices, or our life. All of us have our own inner fears, beliefs, and opinions. We all do, right? The inner assumptions. The rule that runs our life. Whatever we believe in is how we run our life. It's how we live our 9 to 5s, our dreams, our goals. What we believe in. Our fears, beliefs, opinions. That's how they run our lives. Real talk. A suggestion has no power in or of itself.
Suggestion has no power in and of itself except it is accepted mentally by you. This causes your
A suggestion has no power or in itself if power arises from the fact that you accept it mentally. So basically, a suggestion is say a thought or even somebody hating. They words should not even affect you in no way. Like it should even hit you mentally. A suggestion has no power in it itself. The power arises from the fact that you accept it mentally. Only at this point do your subconscious powers begin to act according to the nature of the suggestion.
Your subconscious powers to flow in a limited and restricted way according to the nature of the suggestion. How he lost his arm. Every 2 or 3 years I give a series of lectures at the London Truth Forum in Caxton Hall. This is a forum I founded a number of years ago. Dr. Evelyn Fleet, the director, told me about an article which appeared in the English newspapers dealing with the power of suggestion. This is the suggestion a man gave to his subconscious mind over a period of about 2 years. I would give my right arm to see my daughter cured. It appeared that his daughter had a crippling form of arthritis, together with a so-called incurable form of skin disease. Medical treatment had failed to alleviate the condition, and the father had an intense longing for his daughter's healing and expressed his desire in the words just quoted. Dr. Evelyn Fleet said that the newspaper article pointed out that one day the family was out riding when their car collided with another. The father's right arm was torn off at the shoulder, and immediately the daughter's arthritis and skin condition vanished. You must make certain to give your subconscious only suggestions which
Ain't that crazy? Oh, you telling we can make our own lives happen? Oh my God. That man said I give my right hand for my daughter to be healed. And a situation happened, and life happened and gave it to. Ooh, be careful what you ask for. Ooh wee. You gotta be careful what you speak. You gotta make it sound right.
which heal, bless, elevate, and inspire you in all ways. Remember that your subconscious mind cannot take a joke. It takes you at your word. How autosuggestion banishes fear. Illustrations of autosuggestion. Autosuggestion means suggesting something definite and specific to oneself.
You must be very careful to give your subconscious mind only the suggestions that heal, bless, and elevate and inspire you in your ways. Like no negative stuff, bro. You gotta be Gandhi, bro. Like you can't be sexy red. You can't be Chief Keef out here, bro. No disrespect, Chief Keef. You can't be out here thugging. You must be very careful to give your subconscious mind to heal, bless, and elevate and inspire you. I guess it's whoever inspire you. You know. I guess a hood nigga he can grab his dreams too if he put belief behind it. You must be very careful to give your subconscious only those suggestions that heal, bless, and elevate you and inspire you. Your subconscious mind doesn't understand a joke. It takes your word. It believes everything you say to it. Okay.
Hebert Parkin, in his excellent manual of autosuggestion, records the following incident. It has its amusing side, so that one remembers it.
Oh,
A New York visitor in
hey,
Chicago
32.
looks at his watch, which is set an hour ahead of Chicago time, and tells a Chicago friend that it is 12 o'clock.
I need to fix
The
my
Chicago
goddamn
friend,
watch.
not considering the difference in time between Chicago and New York, tells the New Yorker that he is hungry and that he must go to lunch. Autosuggestion may be used to banish various fears and other negative conditions. A young singer was invited to give an audition. She had been looking forward to the interview, but on 3 previous occasions she had failed miserably due to fear of failure. This young lady had a very good voice, but she had been saying to herself, "When the time comes for me to sing, maybe they won't like me. I will try, but I'm full of fear and anxiety." Her subconscious mind accepted these negative autosuggestions as a request and proceeded to manifest them and bring them into her experience. The cause was an involuntary
I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm supposed to be looking at this string. Why was you speaking? I'm not good enough. I'm not good. Boom, boom, boom. Guess what? Made it happen, didn't you?
autosuggestion, i.e., silent fear thoughts emotionalized and subjectified. She overcame it by the following technique. 3 times a day, she isolated herself in a room. She sat down comfortably in an armchair, relaxed her body, and closed her eyes. She stilled her mind and body as best she could. Physical inertia favors mental passivity and renders the mind.
I did this 3 times a day. I need to get on my shit. I barely do it 1 time a day. I be trying to meditate. It be so hard, bro. I gotta make that shit easy. It is easy. Meditating is easy. 3 times a day. She spent the long quiet in her room and she sat down. I be sitting down too. I don't be doing the Ghani. My legs be hurting. I be doing the sit in peace, bro. I'm finna go order me a mat soon.
More receptive to suggestion. She counteracted the fear suggestion by saying to herself, "I sing beautifully. I am poised, serene, confident, and calm." She repeated this statement slowly, quietly, and with feeling from 5 to 10 times at each sitting. She had 3 such sittings every day, and 1 immediately prior to sleep. At the end of a week, she was completely poised and confident. When the invitation to audition came, she gave a remarkable, wonderful audition. How she restored her memory. A woman aged 75 was in the habit of saying to herself, "I am losing my memory." She reversed the procedure and practiced induced autosuggestion several times a day as follows. "My memory from today on is improving in every department. I shall always remember whatever I need to know at every..."
Y'all taking notes. Y'all taking notes, real talk. I've been doing this, bro. Oh, my memory's trash. My memory is not trash. My memory is full. It's a memory bank as big as an elephant. That's crazy. We do that, bro. Damn. We be straight doing that, but we don't know. Now I know.
Every moment of time and point of space. The impressions received will be clearer and more definite. I shall retain them automatically and with ease. Whatever I wish to recall will immediately present itself in the correct form in my mind.
We on 33, trying to find out, right? So we going from the old lady, because I need that for myself, shit about the memory. Each time she forgot something, she said to herself, "I must be losing my memory because of my age." As a result of the negative auto-suggestion, more and more names and events slipped her mind. She was so close to the spirit. Unfortunately, she realized how she was damaging herself. She resolved to reverse the process. Every time she felt the temptation to think, "I am losing my memory," she stopped herself more than she resolved to produce. Several times a day, she practiced positive auto-suggestion. She said, "From today onward, my memory is improving in every way. I will always remember what I need to know at every moment of time and point in space." I need to, let me go ahead. Let me check that out because I need to do that. I'm known for memory loss. And I'd be like, damn, memory bad. Nah, from today, I'm not forgetting nothing. How he overcame a nasty temper.
I am improving rapidly every day, and very soon my memory will be better than it has ever been before. At the end of 3 weeks, her memory was back to normal, and she was delighted. How he overcame a nasty
3 weeks? So I take the reprogram your brain 3 weeks? Long. I hope mine's been working. No, it has been working.
temper. Many men who complained of irritability and bad temper proved to be very susceptible to autosuggestion and obtained marvelous results by using the following statements 3 or 4 times a day. Morning, noon and night prior to sleep for about a month. Henceforth, I shall grow more good-humored. Joy, happiness, and cheerfulness are now becoming my normal states of mind. Every day, I am becoming more and more lovable and understanding. I am now becoming the center of cheer and goodwill to all those about me, infecting them with good humor. This happy, joyous, and cheerful mood is now becoming my normal, natural state of mind. I am grateful. The constructive and destructive power of suggestion.
Hey, we gotta recite these long ass paragraphs. I guess make yours or whatever good for you. I've been trying to do it though. I be trying to work for me, cause like when I be trying to do my manifestation and I be hearing how they talk, I be trying to write like that. Basically, you gotta write to where you can read it, like you talking to yourself, like you talking. That's you write how you talking to yourself. Like this your homie, this how y'all talk, your slang, boom. Cause I was doing all this other shit, and every time I read it, it didn't register in my brain. You gotta make it catchy.
Some illustrations and comments on heterosuggestion. Heterosuggestion means suggestions from another person. In all ages, the power of
heterosuggestion means suggestion from another person. Heterosuggestion means from another person.
Suggestion has played a part in the life and though of man in every period of time and in each country of the earth. In many parts of the world, it is the controlling power in religion. Suggestion may be used to discipline and control ourselves, but it can also be used to take control and command over others who do not know the laws of mind. In its constructive.
Hey, what's happening now? This was happening now, basically. The heterosuggestion, that's what we're gonna call it. It's called heterosuggestion when somebody else thinking for you. So basically, that's what the government been doing for us. They've been telling us everything. It has played a dominant part in the life of thought of humankind. Politics, religious, cultural customs. They penetrate through the power of it's not like heterosexual. Heterosuggestion. Suggestion can be used as a tool to discipline and control ourselves.
Form. It is wonderful and magnificent. In its negative aspects, it is one of the most destructive of all the response patterns of the mind, resulting in patterns of misery, failure, suffering, sickness, and disaster. Have you accepted any of these?
It says suggestions can be used as a tool to discipline and control ourselves. However, it can be used to take control and command over others. A suggestion. Somebody just saying something to you. It can take over somebody. Like the cult leaders. Just somebody talking. Ooh. It can be used to take control and command over others who have not been taught to understand the laws of mind. Basically, like you manipulating. You can manipulate somebody that ain't all there in the head. It is a constructive form. It is a wonderful and magnificent. It is negative aspects, and it one of the most destructive of all response patterns in the mind. Yeah. It can result in patterns of misery, failure, suffering, sickness, and disaster.
From infancy on, the majority of us have been given many negative suggestions. Not knowing how to thwart them, we unconsciously accepted them. Here are some of the negative suggestions. You can't. You'll never amount to anything. You mustn't. You'll fail.
all know the history.
Yeah, we all been doing that. I tell my kid, hey, I tell everybody, anybody I know, I say, never say I can't. I say, don't never say that word, bro. I tell my son that every time. I can't do this. Never say you can't, bro. You can't. You never amount to anything. You mustn't. Who talks like that? I'm not from English. You fail. You haven't got a chance. You're all wrong. It's no use. It's not what you know, but who you know. Oh my God. I've been here with that. I say that. It's not what you know, it's who you know. I say that. What's the use? Nobody cares. I use that. There's no point of trying so hard. I use that. You too old now. Nah, I don't use that. Things are getting worse and worse. Nah, I don't do that. Man, life is an endless grind. Phew, we didn't use that. You just can't win. Watch out, you'll catch a terrible disease. Damn. Let me highlight my flaws so I can stop doing it. Let me do the, it's not what you know, it's who you know. What's the use? Nobody cares. There's no point in trying hard. Why not try hard, nigga? Life is an endless grind. We gotta reword that. And watch out, you'll catch a terrible disease. I don't be on that. I don't believe in that shit. Whole time during COVID, I ain't believe in it. But I caught it. So we on page 34. No, we on page 35 now.
You haven't got a chance. You're all wrong. It's no use. It's not what you know, but who you know. The world is going to the dogs. What's the use? Nobody cares. It's no use trying so hard. You're too old now. Things are getting worse and worse. Life is an endless grind. Love is for the birds. You just can't win.
We use it. Oh, love for the birds. I'm victim. Hold on, this light in my face, bright as hell. Hold on.
When he uttered these words, whether the object of your faith be real or false, you will nevertheless obtain the same effects. Thus, if I believed in St. Peter's statue as I should have...
Did I go too far? Sorry, either they got the Lux book or not.
believed in St. Peter himself,
It bitch look a little far. We ain't no hour in. We an hour in? Hell no. It was just 30 minutes ago. Nah, I hate that. That's the only thing about the audio book. Hold on. I got an error for it though.
many of the remedies and methods employed were rather strange and fantastic,
Man, I
which
heard
fared the
that.
eyes. Medical treatment had failed to alleviate the condition, and the father had an intense
Okay,
fear
we
of
heard that.
failure. This young lady had
We
to
heard
me
that.
now. My real conviction is now setting wisdom and intelligence into my subconscious at his life to be, at his
Watch, I
license.
find it.
Everything without hurting him. The suggestions of others in themselves have absolutely no power whatever over you except the power that you give them through your own thoughts. You have to give your mental consent. You have to enter.
Nah, we a little bit for.
It took place in his own mind, and his own thought was the cause. This powerful suggestion by you, these thoughts of fear, you can't trust a sound to anything.
Yeah,
In its
too far.
suggestion, in the correct form, in the several confident,
Too far.
fears, and other negative conditions.
Too far.
A young singer was invited to give an audition. She had been looking forward to the interview
Probably
in a
seen-
room. She sat several times a day as sound to anything. You mustn't. You'll fail. You haven't got a chance. You're all wrong. It's no use. It's not what you know, but who you know. The world is going to the dogs. What's the use? Nobody cares. It's no use trying so hard. You're too old now. Things are getting worse and worse. Life is an endless grind. Love is for the birds. You just can't win. Pretty soon you'll be bankrupt. Watch out, you'll get the
Damn.
virus. You can't trust a soul, etc. Unless as an adult,
Wait, COVID, that's all y'all was saying, bro. They had us out here buying all type of shit.
you use constructive autosuggestion, which is reconditioning therapy. The impressions made on you in the past can cause behavior patterns that cause failure in your personal and social life. Autosuggestion is a means releasing you from the mass of negative verbal conditioning that might otherwise distort your life pattern, making the development of good habits difficult.
Nah, hold on. It's out of whack. Basically, this must say, as a child, you are helpless when faced with the suggestions of others who were important to you. As a child, you were helpless when faced with the suggestions of others who was important to you. All right? You do not know any better. The mind of both conscious and unconscious was a mystery you did not even wonder about. You don't know. As an adult, however, you are able to make choices. You can constructive auto suggestions, which is reconditioning therapy to change the impress made on you in the past. So basically, you gotta do therapy. If you over the age of 18, you gotta do some reconditioning therapy to change the impressions made on you in the past. The first step is to make yourself aware of the hetero suggestions that are operating on you. Basically, find out what other thoughts that somebody else said is on you.
You can counteract negative suggestions. Pick up the paper any day, and you can read dozens of
Okay, it's basically in the book it say the first step is to make yourself aware of the hetero suggestions that are operating on you. Unexamined, basically examine. They can't create. You know what examine is? I think I said it funny. No, I didn't. Examine. They can create behavior patterns that cause failure in your personal and social life. Just do it somebody else. Constructor auto suggestions can release you from the massive negative verbal conditioning that might otherwise distort your life pattern. Making the development of good habits is difficult or it's even impossible. Making the development of good, and you ain't lying on that, good habits is hard as hell. It's like going to the gym consistently. I go to the gym, but I don't go consistently. I go every 2 days. God damn. Excuse my life.
items that could sow the seeds of futility, fear, worry, and impending doom. If accepted by you, these thoughts of fear could cause you to lose the will for life. Knowing that you can reject all these negative suggestions by giving your subconscious mind constructive autosuggestions, you counteract all these destructive ideas. Check regularly on the negative autosuggestions that people make to you. You do not have to be influenced by destructive heterosuggestion.
Facts.
All of us have suffered from it in our childhood and in our teens. If you look back, you can easily recall how parents, friends, relatives, teachers, and associates contributed in a campaign of negative suggestions. Study the things said to you and you will discover much of it was in the form of propaganda. The purpose of much of what was said was to control you or instill fear into you. This heterosuggestion process goes.
Come on now. Y'all catching up? Or y'all even paying attention? Y'all taking notes? Better have a notebook out. I'm highlighting mine so I can write it down in my book. But in the book form, it ain't even get to it yet. They got deluxe. Basically, you can counterfeit negative suggestions. That they ain't got there yet. They still rambling.
On in every home, office, factory, and club. You will find that many of these suggestions are for the purpose of making you think, feel, and act as others want you to, and in ways that are to their advantage. How?
That's nasty. Nah, we on 36. It's all out of whack. It was like you had the power to counteract the destructive ideas by giving your subconscious mind auto suggestions. Check regularly on the negative suggestions that people make to you. Like you just believe everything somebody say to you. You don't go do the research. Well, Keisha told me, did you go do your research on Google? Okay, if you don't believe in Google, did you go open a book? Did you try, or you just gonna take everything they say? Nope, you didn't. To you, you do not have to the mercy of destructive heterosuggestion. All of us have suffered from our childhood and our teens and our adulthood. If you look back, you can easily recall how parents, friends, and relatives, teachers, and associates contributing to a campaign of negative suggestions, study the things said to you. You closely examine their underlying meaning, and you discover that many of them were more than propaganda. So everything people been speaking on you in your life, telling you about this and that, sometimes it might be on propaganda. The concealed purpose was and is to control you by instilling fear. And that's nasty, bro. This concealed purpose was to control or instill fear in you, basically. A suggestion. Can somebody telling you something can do that? You put fear in you. Why would you want to do that? It's like the person, I'm gonna open up that small business. You know, more than 1,000 business don't last. Why you even tell me that? Then we got this hetero suggestion process goes on in every home, office, factory, and club. You will find that many suggestions people make, whether they know it or not, are aimed at making you think, feel, and act as they want you to. People suggesting to act how you want.
No suggestion killed a man.
Basically, like if it was me, like, I would have never did that. That's crazy. I be doing that sometimes. You will find it. Like I be telling people not to smoke cigarettes, or I be telling people not to vape, even though I think it's better. But I be trying to control them. No, they make whether they know it or not, ain't making you feel as the act that they want you to, in ways that are to their advantage, or even if they are destructive to you.
Here is an illustration of heterosuggestion. A relative of mine went to a crystal ball gazer in India who told him that he had a bad heart and predicted that he would die at the next new moon. He began to tell all members of his family about this prediction, and he arranged his will. This powerful suggestion entered into his subconscious mind.
He was planning for it. He was already planning his death. He believed somebody and planned it. Oh my God, he made it happen.
Because he accepted it completely. My relative also told me that this crystal gazer was believed to have some strange occult powers, and she could do harm or good to a person. He died as predicted, not knowing that he was the cause of his own death. I supposed many of us have heard similar stupid, ridiculous, superstitious stories. Let us look at what happened in the light of our knowledge of the way the subconscious mind works. Whatever the conscious reasoning mind of man believes, the subconscious mind will accept and act upon.
We got it. Hold on. Yes, the world is full of. Hold on. By allowing the power. Oh no. That was a gem. Let us take another look at what happened. Knowing what we do about the way our subconscious mind works. Wherever the conscious mind reasonably believes wherever the conscious mind believes in, the subconscious mind gonna accept it.
My relative was happy, healthy, vigorous, and robust when he went to see the fortune teller. She gave him a very negative suggestion, which he accepted. He became terrified and constantly dwelt upon the fact that he was going to die at the next new moon. He proceeded to tell everyone about it, and he prepared for the end. The activity took place in his own mind, and his own thought was the cause. He brought about his own so-called death, or rather destruction of the physical body by his fear and expectation of the end. The woman who predicted his death had no more power than the stones and sticks in the field. Her suggestion had no power to create or bring about the end she suggested. If he had known the laws of his mind, he would have completely rejected the negative suggestion and refused to give her words any attention, knowing in his heart that he was governed and controlled by his own thought and feeling.
Come on, man, you control your own thoughts and your feelings, bro. If he would have knew the laws, if he would have knew the laws of his mind, he would have completely rejected the negative suggestions and refused it and gave her words any attention.
Like 10 arrows aimed at a battleship, her prophecy could have been completely neutralized and dissipated without hurting him. The suggestions of others in themselves have absolutely no power whatever over you except the power that you give them through your own thoughts.
Facts, whatever somebody say cannot affect you, bro, or change your mood, or just nobody can make you mad, bro. Unless you let them, bro. The prophecy shit, hold on. The privacy of the street. This all lawful. This is out of book everywhere. In themselves, the suggestion of others have no power over you. Whatever power they have, they gain because you give it to them. The suggestion of others have no power over you. Whatever power they have, they gain because you gave it to them through your own thoughts. You give your mental consent. You have to give your mental consent. You have entertained and accepted that thought. At that point, it becomes your own thought. Your subconscious mind bring it into existence. Remember, you have a capacity to choose life or choose love or choose health. Sorry for my words. I'm trying to be a good reader. But you gonna speak negative. I'm trying. I just started reading, bro. Just learning a lot, shit. Now we on 54 minutes. That way, I don't never have to in the audio book. 54 minutes. Audio book.
You have to give your mental consent. You have to entertain the thought. Then it becomes your thought, and you do the thinking. Remember, you have the capacity to choose. Choose life. Choose love. Choose health. Choose abundance. The power of an assumed major premise. Your mind works like a syllogism. This means that whatever major premise your conscious mind assumes to be true determines the conclusion your subconscious mind comes to in regard to any particular question or problem in your mind. If your premise is true, the conclusion must be true, as in the following example. Every virtue is laudable. Kindness is a virtue. Therefore, kindness is laudable. Another example is as follows. All formed things change and pass away. The pyramids of Egypt are formed things. Therefore, someday the pyramids will pass away. The first statement is referred to as the major premise, and the right conclusion must necessarily follow the right premise. A college professor who attended some of my Science of Mind lectures in May 1962 at Town Hall, New York, said to me, "Everything in my life is topsy-turvy, and I have lost health, wealth, and friends. Everything I touch turns out wrong." I explained to him that he should establish a major premise in his thinking, that the infinite intelligence of his subconscious mind was guiding, directing, and prospering him spiritually, mentally, and materially. Then, his subconscious mind would automatically direct him wisely in his investments, decisions, and also heal his body and restore his mind to peace and tranquility. This professor formulated an overall picture of the way he wanted his life to be, and this was his major premise. Infinite intelligence leads and guides me in all my ways. Perfect health is mine, and the law of harmony operates in my mind and body. Beauty, love, peace, and abundance are mine. The principle of right action and divine order govern my entire life. I know my major premise is based on the eternal truths of life, and I know, feel, and believe that my subconscious mind responds according to the nature of my conscious mind thinking. He wrote me as follows. I repeated the above statements slowly, quietly, and lovingly, several times a day.
Basically programmed 7 times a day. I'm barely reading my goal book. I gotta get on my shit. I even bought a new goal book for that. But I gotta write my goal book in a way that I can talk to myself. It's too proper. So when I read it off, it don't sound like me. So I gotta write it over.
Knowing that they were sinking deep down into my subconscious mind, and that results must follow. I am deeply grateful for the interview you gave me, and I would like to add that all departments of my life are changing for the better. It works. The subconscious does not argue controversially. Your subconscious mind is all-wise and knows the answers to all questions. It does not argue with you or talk back to you. It does not say, "You must not impress me with that." For example, when you say, "I can't do this," "I am too old now," "I can't meet this obligation," "I was born on the wrong side of the tracks," "I don't know the right politician," you are impregnating your subconscious with these negative thoughts, and it
Hey, I was born on the wrong track. I be using that, bro. But I'm from the trenches. I ain't have it easy. You can't. That's not even an excuse. Or I don't know the right politician, president, all that.
it responds accordingly. You are actually blocking your own good, thereby bringing lack, limitation, and frustration into your life. When you set up obstacles, impediments, and delays in your conscious mind, you are denying the wisdom and intelligence resident in your subconscious mind. You are actually saying, in effect, that your subconscious mind cannot solve your problem. This leads to mental and emotional congestion.
Ooh. I be doing it myself. I don't believe, bro. It's hard to do. Basically, when you say I can't do this, I am too old, I can't meet this obligation, I was born on the wrong side, you are telling yourself negative thoughts. You're blocking your blessing. You bringing lack, limitation, and frustration on your life. When you set obstacles and delays in your conscious mind, you are denying wisdom and intelligence in your subconscious mind. You are actually saying, in effect, that your emotional what is that? It is what it is. He gonna say it. He got my back.
Followed by sickness and neurotic tendencies. To realize your desire and overcome your frustration, affirm boldly several times a day. The infinite intelligence which gave me this desire.
He ain't even say it. You set up obstacles and delays in your conscious mind. Ooh, you set up obstacles and delays. Basically, you setting up brick walls and all that. You doing it.
Leads, guides, and reveals to me the perfect plan for the unfolding of my desire.
The infinite intelligence that gave me the desire leads, guides, and revealed to me the perfect plan. That's a nice little.
I know the deeper wisdom of my subconscious is now responding, and what I feel and claim within is expressed in the without. There is a balance, equilibrium, and equanimity. If you say, "There is no way out, I am lost. There is no way out of this dilemma. I am stymied and blocked," you will get no answer or response from your subconscious mind. If you want the subconscious to work for you, give it the right request and attain its cooperation. It is always working for you. It is controlling your heartbeat this minute and also your breathing. It heals a cut on your finger and its tendency is lifeward.
I didn't know that your subconscious mind is the one healing your finger. What I from the outline? The subconscious mind works for you. The subconscious works for you. You give it the right request, and there's a corroboration. It is always working for you. It is controlling your heartbeat, your breathing, and healing. Okay. It is the most fundamental tendency and its life ward.
Forever seeking to take care of you and preserve you. Your subconscious has a mind of its own, but it accepts your patterns of thought and imagery. When you are seeking an answer,
the subconscious mind has a mind of its own, but it accepts whatever thought and your imagination. When you look for the answer to a problem, on your subconscious will respond, but it accepts you to come to a decision and to a true judgment in your conscious mind. Ooh, you must acknowledge that the answer. Oh, hold on. Let me let him say it.
Answer to a problem, your subconscious will respond, but it expects you to come to a decision and to a true judgment in your conscious mind.
You must acknowledge that the answer is in your subconscious mind. If you say, I don't think there is any way out, I'm all mixed up and confused, why I don't get an answer, you are neutralizing your prayer. Like the soldier marking time, you can use it.
You must acknowledge the answer is in your subconscious mind. However, if you say, I don't think there is any way out, I am all mixed up and confused, why don't I get an answer? You are neutralizing your prayer. Like the soldier marking time, you do not get anywhere. Still, the wheels of your mind, relax, let go, and quietly affirm, my subconscious knows the answer. It is responding to me now. I give thanks because I know the infinite intelligence of my subconscious knows all things and is revealing the perfect answer to me now.
You gotta talk to yourself. That's crazy, bro. It's like it's a spell. You know, you turn into Harry Potter with these words, bro. If you freaking out, oh, we're lost, we're never gonna get out, we're stuck in this cave for life. That's what you gonna get. Ah, shit. Is my input volume down? Hella down. Bummer. I don't want to edit it. Hopefully, I think it's good. It might be a little low. Hopefully not. Hope it's gonna be good. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna fix it.
My real conviction is now setting free the majesty and glory of my subconscious mind. I rejoice that it is so. Review of highlights. 1. Think good, and good follows. Think evil, and evil follows. You are what you think all day long. 2. Your subconscious mind does not argue with you. It accepts what your conscious mind decrees. If you say, I can't afford it, it may be true, but do not say it. Select a better thought decree. I'll buy it. I accept it in my mind. 3. You have the power to choose. Choose health and happiness. You can choose to be friendly, or you can choose to be unfriendly. Choose to be cooperative, joyous, friendly, lovable, and the whole world will respond. This is the best way to develop.
Shoot, man, I don't like being friendly though, bro. I'm not a friendly nigga. I'll choose my the N-word. They say choose to be friendly, bro. Choose to be cooperative, joyous, friendly, and lovable, and the whole world will respond. This is the best way to develop a wonderful personality. Really, universe? I gotta be friendly. What's wrong with being anti-social friendly?
A wonderful personality.
I'm
4.
not anti-social.
Your conscious mind is the watchman
like
at the gate. Its chief function is to protect your subconscious mind from false impressions. Choose to believe that something good can happen and is happening now. Your greatest power is your capacity to choose. Choose happiness and abundance. 5. The suggestions and statements of others have no power to hurt you. The only power is the movement of your own thought. You can choose to reject the thoughts or statements of others and affirm the good. You have the power to choose how you will react. 6. Watch what you say. You have to account for every idle word.
Facts.
Never say, I will fail. I will lose my job. I can't pay the rent.
Facts.
Your subconscious cannot take a joke. It brings all these things to pass. 7. Your mind is not evil. No force of nature is evil. It depends how you use the powers of nature. Use your mind to bless, heal, and inspire all people everywhere. 8. Never say, I can't.
I'm big on
Overcome that fear by substituting the following. I can do all things through the power of my subconscious mind.
I like
9.
that.
Begin to think from the standpoint of the eternal truths and principles of life, and not from the standpoint of fear, ignorance, and superstition. Do not let others do your thinking for you. Choose your own thoughts.
Come on. Do not let others do your thinking for you. Choose your own thoughts and make your own decisions.
And make your own decisions. 10. You are the captain of your soul, subconscious mind, and the master.
Web.com's AI tools make
Hey,
website
they
creation
eating off this
easy.
book, bro.
Simply tell us some info about your
This
brand,
book
and
ain't
the AI
lying,
builder
bro.
designs an eye-catching website. Our AI
This book
builder
ain't
Master
lying,
of
bro.
your fate. Remember, you have the capacity to choose.
You're
Choose
the
life.
master of your
Choose
fate.
love. Choose health. Choose happiness. 11. Whatever your conscious mind assumes and believes to be true, your subconscious mind will accept and bring to pass.
Ooh, whatever your conscious mind accepts, it believes it to be true.
Believe in good fortune, divine guidance, right action, and all the blessings of life.
Come on.
Chapter 3. The miracle working power of your subconscious.
So we do another chapter. Feel like an hour video is crazy. YouTube, I think we're gonna do a chapter a day. But I need to get this video cracking. But we're gonna do a chapter a day. That was crazy. I like that. We're gonna do a chapter a day. Chapter 3 tomorrow. That way I'm consistent reading this book too. So we can do a chapter a day. I'll see y'all in the next video. Hopefully y'all gain some knowledge in the comments. Drop more books that y'all want after we knock this book out. Hey, join the book club, man. Activate your mind, bro. Cause who else you gonna learn this from? Who else teaching this? I don't know. I ain't perfect shit. You see, we on chapter 3. Hey, we just now get into it. We hit that like button, comment down below. Do subscribe to the family. I'm gonna see you on the next video. Oh, my back dry. Maybe it's not dry. It's not itching. Ooh. Hit that like button, comment down below. 3 subscribe to the family that we working with consistent as ever. I don't know if I made a new channel. I'm putting this on a regular channel. I might put this on a new channel. DTD book. DTD book club. Look at this. I'll see y'all in the next video.